Dr. Israel Galvin was just about to enter the shutdown command on his PC when he was irritated by a knock on the door. It was 2 p.m. on Good Thursday, and he was certain the college faculty building was nearly deserted. He regretted having to stop by on the way to the airport to catch his flight, but there was overdue paperwork he had to submit. He was hoping to sneak in and out undetected, but found his prayer would go unanswered. "Dr. Galvin? I'm so sorry to be coming by at the last minute, but I wanted to have a word." "No problem." Galvin's eyes softened. "Come in. Have a seat." Moneen Murphy laid her black leather Gucci carrying case on the floor next to the chair facing Galvin's large oak desk in the austere office at UMKC. It afforded a beautiful view of the grounds outside the College of Social Studies, where he held a position instructing students pursuing their doctorate in American history. "I've decided on my thesis, but wasn't quite sure how to present it, and I thought you might be able to give me some advice," she proposed. "You're not really going to lock yourself in for the Easter holiday to work on your paper," Galvin squinted through his gold-rimmed glasses. He was a stately, rotund man with thick gray hair and beard, sporting a houndstooth sport coat and a dark sweater in Missouri spring. "Actually, I was thinking of killing 2 birds with 1 stone," she smiled sweetly. She was a beautiful girl of Irish heritage, with thick red hair, emerald eyes and small nose, a cream complexion and slim figure complemented by long, shapely legs and a generous bosom. "I came across that article in the Star about that military investigation of that regiment in Arizona, and it dawned on me that my mom's people were from the region. I started doing some research into my family background and found out I had a great-great-grandmother who lived near the Superstition Mountains in Arizona. I'm figuring I can tie in the investigation into the historical background of the indigenous people and come up with some pretty good stuff." Galvin leaned back in his swivel chair, staring at his bookcase by the far wall. "That's the one where they're planning to withdraw the honors given to the 9th pending investigation of war crimes against the Indian nation in the 1800s. Meaty stuff. So your paper would theoretically be an analysis of the military investigation reinforced by your own research. I think it'd fly. You just have to be careful to tie up all the loose ends and not let the story end up too big to wrap." "You've taught me that lesson rather well, sir," she smiled ruefully. "You're one of the best research students I've had, Moni," Galvin admitted. "You throw yourself into assignments and fill your heart and mind with the subject matter. The results I've seen at times are as close to works of art as it gets. You've got something here that can earn your doctorate. Give it all you got, and let me take a look at what you bring back so I can help you piece it together." "Thanks for your advice, sir." "Just a minute." He flipped through his Rolodex. "I have a card here with the number of an old acquaintance who lives in Phoenix. He's a freelance reporter named Robert Mendoza. Give him a buzz. Tell him I sent you. I'm sure he'll be of help." Moni thanked Galvin profusely before going on her way. She trotted down the marbled steps of the prestigious old building, heading out the door and down the narrow path along campus to where Tommy's car awaited. "Hey, baby." Moni opened the passenger door of his cream-colored Lexus. "Looks like we're going to be taking that plane trip to Phoenix after all." "Cool beans." Tommy O'Hara smiled broadly. "I've never been west of Colorado." Tommy O'Hara was a third-generation Irishman who graduated from the John Jay College of Criminal Justice in NYC before opening his own private investigation company. He met Moni at the St. Patrick's Day Parade in Manhattan last year, and they kept close contact ever since. He drove out to Kansas City every chance he got and mailed plane tickets to her whenever convenient. He was pricing office space in the Plaza area and was planning to relocate early next year. Moni was a native New Yorker who relocated to Missouri to pursue her teaching degree and her doctorate in American history. Her parents were from the West, and most of her relatives were scattered across Colorado and Arizona. When her mom and dad passed away, she moved to KC for its mid-sized Midwest ambiance and affordability, but remained curious about the homeland of her parents. Her studies in American history focused around the Old West, and she grew very interested in Native American society and culture. She found that the migrating Irish of the era formed a loose bond with blacks and Indians back in the day due to their lower-class status. It made her very aware of civil rights issues, which she defended rigorously as a social activist. Undecided about her topic for the upcoming thesis assignment, the recent series of articles about the military investigation in Arizona came as a burst of inspiration. Getting the green light from Galvin was all she needed, and her getaway vacation plans with Tommy were becoming a reality.